I'm Chef Debbie, and with the company Meals Like Moms, and I wanted to show you tonight, with all the entertainment that we're doing and parties and things like that, I want to show you some easy, healthy recipes that you can whip up quickly and that you can serve without all the calories and the fats and things like that. This is a really easy dish. This is a mandolin. That makes it very easy to do. These are green and yellow zucchini. I cut off the ends and cleaned them. The first pass, I'm just going to go. And I want it a little bit thinner. I want these kind of thin. What they're going to be is wraps. Zucchini roll-ups.
Oh, wow.
And don't use a mandolin without the guard.
Yeah.
Don't do what I'm doing. And I'm going to do a couple different colors because on the tray it'll look really nice to have two different colors if you're doing a tray full of these. They're easy, they're fast, you can make them up ahead of time before your guests get there.
And what if you don't have a mandolin?
Then you can't make this.
No. You can't do it that thin.
Yeah, that's the problem. You have to be really thin with this.
That's the one that I hardly ever use it. You can borrow it.
These would be too thick to use, but if I was at home, I would save those and put them in soups or in rice or something like that. So I'm just going to do a couple more.
They're kind of pretty. They are pretty. They do.
And you can do this and make these like, with the mandolin you can do a lot of things. You can switch the blade and you can make juliennes or strips of this. You can also use these zucchinis for people that are gluten-free instead of pasta. So if you have a marinara sauce or a sauce that you want to use, you can make the zucchini, put it in boiling water just like you would do pasta for a very short amount of time, put it on your plate, put your sauce on it, and there you go, gluten-free dinner.
Wow.
Be careful, blades.
Thank you for...
Sharp. Sharp. So this is just really easy, really simple. This is a cheese. It's a cream cheese with some fresh herbs in it. Nothing fancy, just... So I take them, and I have different colors, so we have the yellow and the green. Again, if you're laying them out on a platter, it looks really nice. So I'm just going to spread a little bit, and leave this to room temperature. You want the cheese softened so it's easy to spread. So you just spread it on the zucchini. And we'll pass these around, and you can sample these. These are dried apricots. And you just roll them up. Now if I was going to put them on a platter, I would put a toothpick through it, but being I'm serving it on a plate, you don't really need to. But you can see the color of the green all around it. If you have the yellow one next to it, it's just beautiful presentation. And we'll make a few of these and then we'll pass them around. Any questions? See how simple that was though?
So if you don't like apricots, what else can you put in
You
there?
can use any dry fruit.
Okay.
You can even use some, the craisins would be really good with this.
Yeah.
And who doesn't like apricots? You don't?
I don't know. I occasionally.
I have craisins, so if you want, I can make one for you like that. But yes, some people don't like apricots.
What kind of seasoning is in the cream cheese?
There is parsley, fresh parsley. There is a little bit of thyme, salt and pepper, just really basic, just to flavor it a little bit.
So could you put vegetables inside, like a...
You could put spinach in here. I've done it with spinach.
Or, I mean, inside the roll-up.
You could.
Put like...
You can, it's just a simple basic recipe. You could pretty well do anything with it. And that's the nice thing. I designed it with the apricot. I just like the combination of the cheese with the apricot and the zucchini. But you can definitely add anything to it. Like I said, you could do the craisins are really good. Dried cherries are really good.
Maybe a spoonful.
I'm going to get all of that.
Feta cheese, you can use the feta cheese, the creamy feta cheese instead, or goat cheese instead of the cream cheese that I used here. So there's a lot of variations that you can make with such a simple dish.
Oh, thank you.
I do too.
That's really good. It's got a good balance in the flavor. Sweet.
Nice
And
crunch.
it's refreshing at the same time, you know. Again, when you're doing a buffet or going to setting up a party, you're going to have, because people like, you know, the cookies and the things like that, but to have something fresh and something, you know, that's this easy to put together, but it looks like you've done a lot of work with it. And it's different. You don't see it at many people's homes or even at restaurants or any catering with the freshness of the zucchini and the apricot. Sometimes simple is just better.
And that's one thing I like about Chef Debbie is she does, you know, everything I've ever had or any event I went to, she's always got something a little different, you know. They might have something that's similar, but then she kind of does a little twist on it, something new, and it's always,
Very good.
she's got a good balance in her